My brother pranked me relentlessly, saying I couldn't take a joke, so I planned the ultimate prank he couldn't laugh off. My older brother Keon's favorite punchline was, "Lighten up, bro," and he delivered it every time he'd ruin my life. During my graduation ceremony, Keon paid the AV club to swap my graduation slideshow photo with one from when I had food poisoning. It had me hugging a toilet, half naked and green-faced. The auditorium erupted in laughter while I walked across the stage, my academic achievements completely being overshadowed by a picture of me vomiting. Parents filmed it, thinking it was an official funny moment. Keon's response when I confronted him? "You should thank me. Now everyone will remember your graduation forever." The photo went viral on campus for weeks. Then came my dream interview for a hedge fund. Keon called in a freaking bomb threat to the building with my name as the suspect. A SWAT team arrived, everyone evacuated, and I became a terror suspect. I spent 2 weeks clearing my name with the FBI while another candidate got my position. Keon wasn't done and showed up at my backup job and released 3 dozen crickets in the conference room during quarterly presentations. His response when I got written up: "If they can't appreciate good comedy, you're working for the wrong people." The final nail in the coffin came during my proposal to my long-term girlfriend. I'd saved for months for the perfect ring, chosen her favorite spot overlooking the valley, and waited for the golden hour just as she loved. I dropped to one knee with my heart pounding, but just as I opened the ring box, Keon burst from the bushes and blasted an air horn right in my face. The shock sent the ring flying from my trembling hands into some bushes. My girlfriend stood there confused as Keon doubled over laughing. "It's just a prank! The ring's around here somewhere." He watched me search for maybe 5 minutes before driving off, still cackling. I spent 2 hours on my hands and knees, digging through dirt and thorns, while the sunset died and my girlfriend sat on a rock in silence. When I finally found the ring, scratched and dirty, the moment was gone forever. I confronted Keon that night, fully expecting him to apologize. "You ruined the most important moment of my life," I said, but he rolled his eyes. "Dude, she still said yes, didn't she? You're acting like I called someone." When I told him about crawling through dirt for 2 hours, he actually laughed harder. "That's even better than I planned." That's when I realized Keon had never pranked his landlord or his neighbors. He never pranked anyone who could hurt him back. He only targeted those who loved him enough to forgive him, like our parents, or me. Well, I was done forgiving. I started learning from the master, asking Keon to teach me pranking. He was thrilled. Finally, his boring brother was developing a personality. He even bragged to everyone that I was becoming fun. That's when he mentioned his meeting with the regional manager, the promotion he'd been grinding toward for 3 years. "Basically got it in the bag," he said. Perfect. The morning of his meeting, I thought about all the times Keon made me crawl in the dirt and played with my dignity. Time for him to understand that feeling. I knew exactly what kind of prank would teach him the lesson he desperately needed. I swapped his car keys with an identical set that didn't work. Keon discovered this in the parking lot 15 minutes before the biggest meeting of his career. He called me, panic creeping into his voice. "Dude, this isn't funny. Where are my keys?" I chuckled and responded, "It's just a prank. Can't you take a joke? Just check under one of the cars." For 45 minutes, Keon crawled around the parking lot on his hands and knees, checking under every car, behind every tire, getting filthier by the minute. Other employees walked past, recording videos of the office prankster now desperately searching through parking lot debris. Not so funny when it happens to you, huh? He finally found them sealed in a magnetic box, wedged deep in his wheel well, covered in old grease and road grime. He arrived at the meeting an hour late, looking like he'd crawled through a mechanic's shop. The regional manager took one look at his destroyed appearance and asked if he needed medical attention. Keon tried explaining. "Actually, my brother pranked me." The manager cut him off. "Your brother? Are you seriously blaming family drama for missing an important meeting and showing up looking like this?" Not only did Keon lose the promotion, but the manager fired him on the spot for lack of professionalism and accountability. Security escorted him out, still covered in parking lot grime. Keon cut all contact with me that day and never tried to prank another person.